Hi guys, my name is Jess, your level 4 Pilates instructor and personal trainer. Today we're going to be doing a 5-minute pelvic floor workout together, starting with your body weight squats. So let's get into a squat stance. I like to go slightly wider than hip width, but you can go hip width apart. Let's get into our breathing first. So we're breathing in through the nose, sending the breath into the rib cage and out through the mouth like you're blowing out of a small straw. You want to engage your core, so around 20 to 30%. You want to tighten your core like you're wearing a big belt. So just tightening all around that waist, not sucking in. So having your hands at chest height to start, we're sitting back into our squat. For your pelvic floor for this one, you want to just gently engage it on the way down and really exhale and squeeze and lift the pelvic floor when you come up from your squat. So your pelvic floor is in the front and back passages, and to engage that muscle, it's a squeeze and a lift, okay? So let's begin. Come down into your squat. Exhale, we squeeze and come back up. So you're getting most of the pelvic floor work when you're coming back up from your squat. Let's keep going with that. Last one. Well done. Now we're coming down onto our backs. So lying on your back, we're gonna go into a glute bridge. Now for your glute bridges, you're gonna bring your feet slightly closer towards you and your feet and knees are hip width apart. For this one, for your pelvic floor, you wanna squeeze and lift the muscle as you bring your hips up to the ceiling and release everything. So completely release your pelvic floor when you bring it back down with your inhale, okay? So exhale, squeeze and lift. Inhale, release. Let's keep going with that. Make sure you're not over bridging. You don't want to arch your spine at the top. Keep your rib cage nice and flat. Keep going. Really focus on that mind to muscle connection with your pelvic floor. Let's do one more. Bring it all down. Well done. Okay, now we're coming into a bridge march. So we're bringing our hips up into a bridge, staying lifted. Make sure you're not overarching the spine. Rib cage is flat at the top. Starting with the right leg. Exhale to lift the right leg to tabletop. Squeeze the pelvic floor. Inhale and release the pelvic floor to bring the leg back down. And then we go to the other side. We keep alternating. So exhale, lift. Inhale, down. Squeeze and lift the pelvic floor with the exhale. Let's keep going. Slow and controlled is key here. Try to keep your hips stable at the top. Use that deep core to hold you steady. We're almost there. Let's do one more on each side. And then you could bring everything down and hug the knees into your chest to release the lower back. Now we're gonna do a simple but effective one called knee drops. We're starting with our feet hip width apart, legs are bent. We're gonna start with the left leg just so you guys can see. So for this one, we're gonna inhale as we let the knee drop open to the floor, keeping the leg bent, letting the pelvic floor release. Exhale to squeeze the pelvic floor to bring that leg back up to center. Then we alternate. So let's go with that. Inhale, we open with control. Exhale, we close. Other side. Inhale, open. Exhale, close. So keep going with that, alternating sides. Almost there. Let's make this our last one. Well done. And I'll see you next time. Bye.